Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we are back with other exciting stories surrounding our very own Super Eagles and their players. Before I proceed with the details of all the stories coming up quickly, let's do all the necessities together. If you are new on this platform, like this video and share to other social media platforms. Subscribe to the channel. Hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Please don't forget to drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shout outs in my subsequent videos. As usual, your only Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports. What the Nigeria name? The only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Omo, straightforward. Let's get into the stories and start from the camp of our very own goalkeeper, Maduka Okoye. He made a return into the Super Eagles team during the last international break, talking of the Four-Nation Invitational Tournament after his absence from the just ended 2025 AFCON tournament. He featured in our first game against Iran. He won by 2-1 and he was being ruled out due to injury before the last game against Jordan, which ended up 2-0, 2 for Nigeria, 2 for Jordan. According to Maduka Okoye, he has reaffirmed his full commitment into the Super Eagles team as he has expressed strong interest to build his international appearances regarding our very own Super Eagles. Of course, this is the best moment and the right opportunity for him to take to seal the #1 spot into the Super Eagles team due to the inactiveness of our very own Stanley Nwabali. Quickly, let's check out the Southwest from Maduka Okoye on Idnis TV. The Southwest, let's have a full glare off. I was so pleased to be called up to the national team. He ended up with these words. It's important to me as a player and as a person. I want to return many more times. So according to Maduka Okoye, he wants to return many more times in the colors of our very own Super Eagles. I have a piece of good news from his camp, and guess what? He has been honored in the Serie A after match day 32. He showed a brilliant performance in their commanding 3-0 victory against AC Milan. It's not easy playing against AC Milan and keeping a clean sheet as a goalkeeper, but Maduka Okoye did, and this is the best moment. They've honored him, and the honoring is coming through being part of the best 11 after week 32 in the Serie A. Quickly, let's check out the best 11 of the week 32 in the Serie A. You can see all the players on your screens with a 3-4-3 tactical formation. The goalkeeper in the post is our very own Maduka Okoye with a rating of 7.0 out of 10.0. Are you not happy seeing a Nigerian in the goal post after match day 32 in the Serie A? So this is a quick one and a piece of good news from the camp of our very own Maduka Okoye. Now let's talk extensively from the camp of our very own Super Eagles. We are joined up for our next 4 confirmed matches. 2 in the Unity Cup Tournament 2026 as we are in the quest to defend our title, and the last 2 will be in the main FIFA international break. Against Poland on the 3rd, against Portugal on the 10th of June 2026. I have already reported to you on this platform that we will go into the Unity Cup tournaments without some of our key players. I've spoken about the likes of Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, Frank Onyeka, and all those key players within the Super Eagles team. But Eric Sequichel will also take advantage of this to also try out new and French players. New players as in players of dual nationalities who are ready to feature for the Super Eagles, and French players as in bench warmers who are also ready to know their places and positions in the Super Eagles team in our subsequent matches. So this is a brief one coming in from the camp of our very own Super Eagles. On that note, I have some exclusives regarding the players who might make the squad list of the Unity Cup tournament. And the first player to talk about is our very own Nathan Teller. Well, the reports coming in suggest that he is in line to return to the Super Eagles team. The last time that I remembered him playing for the Super Eagles, I stand to be corrected, is during the last Unity Cup tournament in London where we won this trophy. 1 year down the line, Nathan Teller is in line to return to the Super Eagles team. The next player is Philip Otele. He might be part of the squad list, and this time around, he will be given full minutes to come by within the Super Eagles so that Eric Sequichel and his technical team can assess him and know how best he will be fit into the Super Eagles team in our subsequent matches. Aside that, we have other new players coming in, and the first player as a new player coming in is our very own Abu Johan Zadok, who plays his club football for AIK in Sweden. This is a player who is etching his name in the Sweden League. And according to the reports that I have, this player has been scouted by numerous clubs across the various European leagues. The likes of AC Milan, Ajax Amsterdam, Chelsea Football Club, Olympique Lyon, PSV, Dortmund. These clubs are all scouting for the signature of the teenage sensation in the Sweden League, Zadok Abu Johan. He was born on the 29th of June 2007. Currently, he is 18 years, so he is a very young player, and there's the best moments he's making waves in the Sweden League. I stand to be credited across all competitions. In about 7 matches, he has scored 4 goals and provided 2 assists. Last time, or in their last game, they played against IFK Bruma Jokkan, and in that game, he assisted. A lot of scouts from Sweden across the country all went to watch the game and also enjoy the best moments of our very own Johan Abu Zadok, as in his line, and has caught the attention of Monsieur Eric Sequichel to be part of the squad list for the Unity Cup tournament. But with other reports suggest that Eric Sequichel might not consider him immediately to be part of the Super Eagles team. He will still get access to him and know how best he will be fit into the Super Eagles team subsequently. So this is the latest report coming in from his camp. I will talk about another new player, but let me take advantage of the words coming out from Monsieur Eric Sequichel. Finally, he has spoken about our 4 confirmed matches, and let me quickly go through his words for you to know how it aligns with already reports given to you by me on this platform. So these are the results words from Monsieur Eric Sequichel regarding our next 4 matches. Let me quickly go through for you. He has given out a comprehensive insight. The Unity Cup provides a platform to assess new players. I will come Europe and invite new players of Nigerian descent. So that is one. He will invite new players of Nigerian descent. Let me proceed. Alongside those who were previously called up but never got the chance to feature. Of course, he has authenticated everything and every word of me on this platform. Now, let me talk about the next one. Top players from the Nigeria Premier Football League will also be considered, as I will be watching a number of domestic league games from now until the end of the season. He ended up with these words: for the big warm-up games in June against Poland and Portugal, I will feature my first team players. These are games that can push up the global ranking if we win them. So in the next matches, talking of the matches against Poland and Portugal, he's very passionate about going in with the best because he wants Nigeria to push up in the next FIFA Coca-Cola ranking. These are the stats words from Monsieur Eric Sequichel, and I needed to add up to know how best things will be for us in the next 4 confirmed matches. On that note, let me also talk about this new player, Justin Injuma, who plays his club football for Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga. According to reports that I have, this is a player who Monsieur Eric Sequichel is aware of his performance and everything coming in from his side, that he has been given the assurance that subsequently he will be invited into the Super Eagles team. And per the report that I have suggests that he might be part of the squad list for the 2026 Unity Cup defense in London. So that is the latest coming in. He was born in Germany to Nigerian parents. This player has already voiced out his desire to play for our very own Super Eagles. Predominantly, he plays as a right winger. So that is the latest coming in from his camp. On that note, let me also authenticate their numbers for you to know the performances of the new players. Of course, we don't know who Zadok Abu Johan is, and you also don't know who Justin Injuma is. Let's quickly check out their numbers on your screens. For Zadok, predominantly, he plays as a right winger. He is a left-footed player, but his style of play is that he has to dominate from the right wings. He can also play as an attacking midfielder. And that's of Justin. He also predominantly plays as a right winger. He can play as an attacking midfielder, as a center forward, and as a left winger. Quickly, let's check out their numbers for you to know how best they will be fit into the Super Eagles team. So let me start with that of Zadok Johan. You've seen his numbers on your screens. They've just played 2 matches in the Sweden League, and his average rating is around 8.50. You can see everything with the heat map, everything, and with the appearances. 2 matches, he has started all these 2 matches. Minutes per game, 88 minutes. Team of the week, out of 2 matches. We've seen him once. In terms of his attacking prowess, goals scored 1 in the league, but in all, he has scored 4 goals with 2 assists across all competitions. Scoring frequency in minutes is 175 minutes. Goals per game 0.5. Total shots 5.5. Big chances missed 2. Goal conversion 9%. Penalty goals 0%. Free kick conversion 0%. Headed goals 0. Left-footed goals, you can see everything 1. Aisatudu, he's a left-footed player. Penalty 1, 0. In terms of passing, let's look at his assists. Only 1. Touches 60.5. Assists, that is 1 in the league. And big chances created, only 1. Accurate passes, we've seen everything on our screens. In terms of his defending as a forward, you've seen everything on your screens as you're having a full glare of his performances so far for his club side, AIK, in the Sweden League. Let's also talk about that of Justin Injuma. You can see everything on your screens from the Bundesliga. In the last 5 matches, from the 8th of March, 15th of March, 21st of March, 4th of April, 12th of April, average rating in the last 5 matches, 6.69. You can see his hit map on your screens. And let's see how things are going with the appearances. 28 matches this season. He has started 19 of them. Minutes per game, 58 minutes per game. Total minutes played, 1,616. Team of the week, you've not seen him in the team of the week. Let's look at his attacking prowess as a right winger and also as a center forward or as a forward generally. Goals scored, 5 goals this season in the Bundesliga. Expected goals 5.02 averagely. Goals per game 0.2. Total shots 1.6. Big chances missed 4. Goal conversion 10%. Penalty conversion 0%. Free kick goals 0. In terms of goals from inside box, scoring from inside boxes, 5 out of 40. He has gotten 40 chances in the 18 balls and he has converted 5 of them. Goals from outside the box, he has gotten 9 chances from outside the box. He didn't convert any of them. And that is a brief one about him. In terms of his passing, he has never given out assists, chances created. In terms of his defending as a forward, everything as you're having a full glare of his numbers this season for his club side, Werder Bremen. Felix Agu is there. Eric Sekuchel has already spotted him and is now shifted his attention to Justin Injuma. And let's see how best this player, if he gets the opportunity to play for the Super Eagles team, he best be fits into the team. So this is a quick one coming in from the camp of our very own Super Eagles. Lest I forget, the latest reports coming in is that our very own Chelle has been injured and ruled out of the rest of the season. That is the latest updates and reports coming in. That is very pathetic from the camp of Chelle. I don't know. He has been blighted with injuries as he's injury prone now. As young as he is and how things are going, things are not okay for our very own Chelle. So these are the quick updates surrounding our very own Super Eagles and their players. Let me also give out shout out to these amazing commenters under my previous post. Special shout out to Isaac Obajemu. I do appreciate your support. Ohene Emmanuel Osakwe, I do appreciate your support. Sulugo, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to User, I do appreciate your support. Chucks Omori, I do appreciate your support. Onyade Wale, I do appreciate your support. Oyefisu Abiodun, I do appreciate your support. Peter Osai, then let me look at the name. Balat, Nati Balat, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Kings Leon, I do appreciate your support. Joe Phil, I do appreciate your support. Kingsley Diagu, I do appreciate your support. To other cherished commenters and viewers under my previous posts, God richly bless us all. As I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. It's bye-bye for now.